can't just be breathing hard when we recording. And you can't kiss me in the mouth because we don't do that. Alright y'all, so as you guys can see by the title of this video, this is a get ready with me video. I'm gonna be talking to you guys too about my life routine. I know I get missing on here all the time and people wonder what I'm doing. It's because I still work a full-time job and I work a very demanding job. So that's what happens. And on top of that, we have a house full of dogs. A house full of dogs. I personally have 3 or 4 dogs. I can't count. Well, 3.5 dogs if you count Daisy. Daisy is kind of grown. She go where she want to go and be where she want to be. Okay, it's time for Esco to go. But yeah, we're gonna do a whole chit chat. On Instagram, I asked people what were their questions about me working full time and being a content creator, and I got so many questions. So I'm gonna try my best to answer them all in a short period of time because I feel like I can be here for hours. I'm gonna try my best to get through them all. I'm also gonna be doing my makeup in this video, and I'm gonna be using the Lip Bar. I actually started working with them a month ago and I really like their products. Like, I'm obsessed with their quick concealer and their brow pencil, like using these every single day. But I'm pretty much gonna do my everyday makeup routine with you guys, and I'm gonna throw me on a little lippy. Anyway, let's get into that. So I've already like primed my face and stuff, so I'm just gonna hop into it. So the first batch of questions that I got was, what do I do for a living? Obviously you guys don't know what I do for a living because I've never said it. How did I get into content creation, and why do I do both? So as far as what I do for a living, I intentionally do not disclose that because people at my job watch my videos. Hi snitches. And I just don't want any association between me and the agency that I work for. I do work for the government, and that's pretty much it. And just to give a description of what I do, I manage cases, and I'll just kind of leave it at that as far as what I actually do for a living. I have my degree in sociology with a concentration in criminology, and I also have an anthropology degree. So y'all can kind of, you know, assume what I do from there. And as far as how, well, I'll start off why I haven't quit yet. One, I just got a 36% raise. Your girl ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I'm comfortable. I actually enjoyed the job itself, and I enjoy my clients. So, you know, I have no intentions right now on quitting the job. Real quick, this is the exact Arch Micro Brow Pencil from the Lip Bar, and I have the shade Deep Brown, and it works good for me. I'm about to clean them up now though, even though they look pretty clean already. But anyway, I was not quitting because, one, being an influencer does not give you benefits as far as like health insurance and dental insurance and life insurance and all that. I have all that through my job. And part of me quitting was I needed to figure out a plan. My 401k, I mean, all of that was through my job. I need to figure that part out. So that was one thing. I like the benefits of my job. I get very, very great benefits. Also, it was the money thing. I consistently make money with partnerships, but I always said that when I quit my job, I wanted to be making consistent money with YouTube based off of my actual views. But the problem with that is I don't post enough, so it's like a catch-22. Maybe if I quit, I'll have more time and more inspiration to post more frequently. I'm sure by now, you know, I'm always gonna find a way to make it work. I'm sure I could have quit by now and then just, you know, been pumping out videos and made it work, because at one point I was getting like 20,000 views per video, like was getting 100,000 views every now and then on videos and everything, like consistently. I was like doing well on YouTube, and that's probably when I should have just quit right then. But it was just that fear of, you know, the unknown and relying solely on sponsorships. At that point, I wanted to still get it to where I could live off of my YouTube views, because that's solely dependent on me. If I post, I get paid. Not, is anybody gonna hit me up this month? Is anybody gonna want to work this one? And that's what I'm relying on. So long story short, I didn't quit. Next up, I did my brows and cleaned them up and whatnot. as y'all can see. I like a natural but like full brow. But next I'm gonna be using the Lip Bars Just a Tint. This is like a 3-in-1 skin tint. It's not a full coverage foundation, it's a skin tint, but it's like to protect, hydrate, and then perfect. So just to like smooth out, and my skin has been getting so much better. Especially since I got these fibroids removed, my skin has gotten a lot better. I'm gonna go ahead and add this. It also has a little bit of SPF in it, so a little bit of sun protection, and it has hyaluronic acid, which is just good for your skin, like making your skin look all nice and smooth and good and stuff. So I got this all on my face. I'm about to just go ahead and buff it out. But the way I got into content creation, I literally did not set out to do this. I decided I was like done straightening my, well, not done. I wanted to like start wearing curly hairstyles, and I went and got my hair done by she was just a girl back then, but now she is like one of my best friends. I went and got my hair done and got a perm rod set when I was transitioning, and that was back when the natural hair blogs were like the thing. Whew, look at that. I mess with this. This is my first time using this, by the way, but I like this. I got a perm rod set by one of my, now she's my friend, and then I did like hashtag perm rod set or like hashtag Team Natural, and that was back when those natural hair blogs like Berry Curly, Natural She's Dope, Protective Styles, and all of them, that was back when they were like popping. Like they used to like have really high, well, back when everybody had really high engagement, and back when you could just go viral just for posting, and pretty much my pictures went viral. Real quick before I start, this is the Lip Bar Quick Concealer. Oh, and my shade is Cinnamon, and I love this. I did a campaign with them last month, and I've been using this like every day since then. I love this concealer. It's so lightweight, and it just like, I don't know, I like how it highlights under my eyes. I posted, went viral, and then I just kept going viral. People kept asking me questions about my hair. In that time, I was learning how to do my hair, so it was kind of like the perfect storm. I was going viral, and I was learning how to do natural hair, and I just kind of started sharing my journey as people were asking me. I had no idea. Like at the time, I knew about like Natural 85 and mahogany curls, but I was like not into, even now to this day, I'm not into YouTube. Every now and then I'll watch a video from somebody I know, or if something is like going viral, I might tune in, but I'm not like a person where I don't have any YouTubers that I follow where I just follow their life. I'm more on Instagram. I'm an Instagram watcher, but I'm not a YouTube watcher. But yeah, that's how I got started. People started asking me, and I started posting, which leads me into my next question, well, batch of questions, which is about how did I get my first deal, how do I get brand deals, and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and hop into that. So as far as like how I got my first deal, I think it was Fortified Naturals, which y'all will see me post that brand to this day. That's how you know it's real. They had hit me up and offered to pay me to post their products, and that was it. And I didn't even know at the time that that was a thing. You can get paid to post hair products. I had legit thought that Mahogany Curls and Natural 85 was just doing that because they had a lot of time on their hands. I did not know it was lucrative, and I was like, you can get paid for this? Oh, it's over. So that's how that came about. Honestly, I don't have like the best hustler story. Like, I can't sit here and tell y'all this is what I did to get to where I got. If you just do 1, 2, 3, you're gonna get ABC. I can't do that. That's not real. That's not what it is. This all just kind of fell into my lap. Like literally fell into my lap. I posted, I went viral. Somebody reached out to me, offered to pay me, and I just kind of learned and picked up on things from there. That's why when people hit me up saying, oh, how do you get started? You just do, and what's meant for you is gonna come for you. Like that's really, I'm a big like believer in that. Anything that I've ever gotten, I just like did what I did in life, and it just kind of came my way. Moving on, how do I get brand deals now? They still just kind of fall into my lap. At one point I was researching how to do a pitch, and I developed a pitch, but I haven't had to use it. Brand deals literally just come into my lap. One thing that I do though, if it's something that I want or someone that I want to work with, I will buy their stuff and I might throw it up on my stories, and they're gonna, you know, not all times, but they might see the story and respond. And they might even just like it, or they might say, oh, thanks for purchasing. I'm gonna engage with the brand. Then it might not be the next day, it might not be the next month, it might be the next year. Eventually I'm gonna get the sponsorship. Like, we're gonna keep talking, and yeah, that's really it. That's how I get to brands that I know weren't checking for me. I post them and I engage with them. As far as everything else, it just comes in my emails. I keep my email up. and people message me and I either accept the offer or I don't. I do suggest that if you know, are not in that predicament, again, I'm telling y'all, I don't have like the best like hustler, here's how to get rich or die trying story. But I do recommend that you do develop a pitch. It's free. The information is free online. You can go buy ebooks on it. If you don't, if you want something that's a little more extra, there's a sauce to a pitch, but there is no like secret to it. It's out there online. You just got to develop your pitch and kind of, you know, go from there. And another thing that I would suggest is utilize your friend groups, people who you know are like in HR positions. Ask them to, or marketing jobs, ask them to read your pitch and ask, well, what do you think about this? Look at other people's pitches. You can look online. There are a lot of influencers and bloggers and even like brand management companies who post sample pitches online. Just kind of research and you can develop a pitch. So even though I don't pitch often, I do suggest pitching. The next round of questioning was how do I grow my channels? Again, I fortunately started back in the era where Instagram was great and you could just post, and if you post consistently, eventually something was gonna go viral, something was gonna make the top hashtag, something was gonna make the explore page. And once people came on my page and watched a little bit, people seen that I was a mess in a good way, a good mess. People seen that I was a mess, and then they stayed. And that's pretty much how I grew my channel. At this day and age on Instagram, I really don't know how to grow, because really even for me, my Instagram has plateaued. Like, I don't get a lot of likes anymore. I don't get a lot of followers anymore. In fact, I'm losing followers. So I'm out here struggling with everybody else, just trying to make it. And really, what I decided to start doing was stop focusing on the numbers and just do. Like, I still get sponsorships. I still, you know, have my core people who follow me, that engage, and I just kind of accept what is and leave it at that. Like, I can't let it stress me out. And real quick, I am using this is the Minute Finish 4-in-1 palette that I'm using. It's got my setting powder, my blush, highlight, and it has my contour. I just used a different highlight, obviously, because I like to use a lighter highlight under my eyes and like in the areas to highlight, because y'all see I don't use a very, very bright concealer for that. And then I like to use like a regular toned one to kind of just go and like hit down in these areas. So that's what I'm about to do next. Again, I'm not a makeup person. This is not a makeup tutorial. I probably doing something wrong, and that's cool, do you? But that's how I operate. Then as far as Instagram, again, for YouTube, be consistent. But I don't have any advice for how to grow your Instagrams right now, because we all just kind of struggling with the algorithm. You know, numbers ain't everything. If a brand want to work with you, they gonna work with you. There are nano influencers, which are people who have less than like 5,000 followers, who get sponsorships and they get paid just as much as me because their content is that dope. Like, they're making like, I don't know, movie ready, TV ready style stuff, and they're good to go. And then there are people who have 1 million followers who I get paid more because I mean, it is what it is. Like, everybody is different and brings something different to the table, and everybody's worth and what they think their worth is differently. So I just say, just post what you want to post. That's really all I got. Don't count the numbers. Just focus on your content and your quality, and you go from there. Then the next batch of questioning that I had was a lot of questions about balancing my time. Honestly, I don't feel like I do a great job balancing my time. I think I do to a degree, but at the end of the day, I don't think I'm the best at balancing my time. I make do and I get by, but I don't maximize my time. But what helps me as far as balancing my time is using calendar apps and reminders and notifications. That's what helps me, legit. And I have Google Calendar. My Google Calendar will pull stuff out of my emails, and it'll suggest an alarm for me. Google Calendar automatically like sets up some reminders. Like, if I have Zoom things with Sephora and all of that, I'll get reminders. So Google Calendar, even though it's not the most aesthetically pleasing, it has like the best features. And on top of that, you can link like your Zoom meetings and different things to the calendar, and just when a notification comes up, you go to the calendar, it takes you right where you need to be. That's what I need. I like simplicity. Ooh, this is like these products. I haven't used all of these products before. I've been using consistently that concealer and the eyebrow pencil, and I am like so pleased with how that finished. That went on so dark, but look at how it kind of, I mean, it looks good. But yeah, anyway, As far as time management, the ideal thing to do, and this is what I do when I'm on my A game, I plan out everything. I plan out my entire weeks. I have my, maybe y'all can see my screen from my phone. This is like my calendar though. Like, it's a lot of stuff on my calendar. Calendaring everything is what helps me keep it afloat. And that way I just know, like, I know when I have a break. Like, I just know when I have a break. So I know that the rest of this month, I can pretty much chill unless something comes up that I really want to do in a last minute time frame. But other than that, I know what to look at, and that's what helps me, or I know what I have going on. I can see a visual of what I have going on, and that's what keeps me going. Another way, which leads into other questions, like what do I delegate? Like what tasks do I delegate to other people? I have an editor and I have an assistant, and it just so happens to be the same person. I love that girl. That's my girl. Y'all starting to see she funny too, because she been editing my videos real funny. But yeah, she is that girl. But that helps me so much because editing, whew, if you can do it, I highly suggest that you outsource editing unless you really enjoy editing or you're new. When you're new, I think you should go ahead and do it. But once you feel like you got to the point where it's like, I know how to edit, and you don't like doing it and it's consuming your time, outsource it. The website that I found her on was upwork.com. I put out an application for a video editor. And I had somebody else at first, and then she went on maternity leave, and then I met Mariah, which is my assistant and editor now. I met Mariah, and she just, the way she messaged me, she just was like, I'm what you need. Like, the way her approach was like, damn, okay, girl. And then I needed her. My videos got better. I was even entertained watching my stuff play back. I kept complaining about time, like not having time on my stories, and she had asked me, I think like twice before, about being an assistant and or a manager or something in some extra capacity, because we just was making things work, and then it just happened. And she makes my life so much easier. She does my emails now. She negotiates for me. She even does some of my concepting with me, like coming up with ideas together. That helps because it's like I just have like a second brain. She reminds me to do stuff. Like if she sees that I ignored something on my calendar and I didn't say nothing to her, she's like, did you film like you were supposed to this weekend? Or she'll just say, hey Dave, she'll see me doing something, I know you doing this, but don't forget you got this due. Like just having that reminder and that second brain that helps so much. So I strongly suggest delegating, because that makes everything a lot easier. I'm supposed to be doing my makeup. Oh, I stopped because eyeliner is next, and I'm not doing that on camera because I'm not about to be sitting here with commas for wings. Okay, eyeliner is on. So this is a good question. Somebody asked me about taxes. Oh, I didn't do no mascara. I didn't do that. I can do that while we talk about taxes. I'm not a tax professional. All I'm gonna say is, if Jeff Bezos don't pay taxes and Trump don't pay taxes, evidently we all doing something wrong, especially if you own your own business. I strongly suggest you hire a tax professional. And I don't mean go to H&R Block and to your cousin that be doing all kind of illegal stuff. And I don't recommend H&R Block unless you know somebody really good at H&R Block, because they're trained to, whatever you come in with, get you out the door that day. Don't unless it's something that like they absolutely need, otherwise they breaking the law. They are trained to get you in and out the door. I suggest getting an actual tax professional where that is like what they do, and doing it that way, because I write off everything. I think this year is probably gonna be my first year owing, because like I said, I got a big raise at work and I make a lot of money too on the outside, so I don't know how, and I didn't really do a whole lot to write off this year because I was writing off my trips and everything for content. I write everything that I possibly can off, and I suggest you hire somebody to make sure you are doing it legally. I've been audited and I ain't owe no monies. Strongly suggest writing everything off. And one common misconception, you do not need an LLC to write everything off. You would file it under your social security number as an independent proprietor. I don't know. Hire somebody to explain how to do that for you, because you do not need to have an LLC to write everything off. Now, what I do strongly recommend is having an account, a separate account for the things that you know you're gonna write off, so that, I know right now, obviously, if you're about to do all of this, you can't do that because you didn't know. But going forward, get you an account I have a business account with Navy Federal. I love it, but you do need an LLC to get the business account. But get you a separate account. It can just be a regular checking account and have all of your business expenses and things that you're gonna claim or that you wanna claim, have them in that account so you can easily go through things. That's how it was so easy for me when I got audited. I literally just sent them my bank statements from the past 3 years out of my PayPal and out of my Navy Federal, and that was that. Like, she was like, okay, thank you. Like, I followed up. Did y'all need anything? They said no, everything looks good over here, and I ain't hit them up, they ain't hit me up, and that's that. Oh, another question that's repeatedly, because now I'm going through just trying to see what I don't think I touched on, is when do I film the weekends? The weekends and the evenings. I used to get up early in the morning and film, but I don't do that no more. That was torture. But if that's conducive to your schedule, you find time where you're not doing anything but the weekends. I try to film on Fridays and Saturdays. I try not to do anything on Sunday, but it doesn't happen. But I honestly, when I don't film on Fridays and Saturdays like I plan, I regret it every single time. Every time I film, really ideally, every time I film on Friday, I'm so satisfied because I still get Saturday and Sunday. Like, I might wrap up, if I'm doing something hair-wise, I'll wrap up Saturday morning and I have my entire Saturday day and evening and all of Sunday to just kind of like relax and regroup. Planning what you're gonna film and how you're gonna do it ahead of time helps significantly when you sit down and you're just ready to execute. So I like to do that during the week. All right, y'all, now it is time for me to actually get dressed, finish the getting ready part. And I have no idea what I'm gonna wear. So this is my closet that I cannot wait to get, or all my purses are gonna go right there. That's what these little baggies are. This is my closet I cannot wait to get organized. It's tragic. It's tragic. I'm not even gonna show y'all the floor until the actual video because y'all not gonna drag me until I get it cleaned at least. But anyway, trying to figure out what I'm about to wear. I think I want to wear, because I'm about to wear that Boss Lady lipstick, I think I'm about to bust out my burgundy pants, and I need a good sweater or top. I didn't buy really one. Ooh, I think I can do that cheetah print, so we can do that. Oh yeah, that's what we finna rock that out. I need to find me a black turtleneck. Not sure if I want to wear the white or the black turtleneck. I'm thinking the black, so I can wear some black boots with it and don't be walking around looking too white, because it's a little bold outfit. So here is the outfit I settled on. Excuse my dusty mirror. Yeah, as y'all can see, I need to pay somebody to come up in here and clean that. But yeah, it's the outfit. Now I'm gonna put my lippy on. All right, let's finish out this makeup look. So I'm now about to use the Boss Lady shade of the lip bar. This is one of their liquid lipsticks. And if you haven't used one of these lipsticks, you need to. That's why it's called the lip bar. These last all day. And the colors, the pigments, always bomb. Tell me the shade is not just delicious. Like, I love this color. Again, this is a Boss Lady. This is a whole look, actually. I really like how my face turned out. It looks so soft. Like, it's giving me velvet. Soft velvet is what it's giving me. I do want to do a part 2 to this video and get more into like I had a bunch of questions about like negotiating contracts, even like all the questions in the creating content, like the actual specifics. But this video was about managing both. Like, how can you get a leg up on managing both? And again, as I said in the video, we don't have it all together. Don't think that there is some equation. If I do this and I do this, I start my morning doing exactly these things, then my whole day will go great. It doesn't work like that. You just kind of make a to-do list. Keep a calendar, and you tick off what you can tick off, and you got to learn to prioritize things that absolutely must get done. You'll find a way, and that's really it. Just give yourself grace in knowing that you're doing the best that you can and you're getting things done. You don't have to be Superwoman. Superwoman does not exist. She is a figment of our imagination. There is nobody out here getting every single thing done everything is operating at 100%. Like, it's always going to be something that's slacking, and you just give yourself grace and knowing that you're here today, your bills paid, you doing what you're doing, your kids are taken care of, your husband happy, or your pets are happy, or whoever you're happy. Like, give yourself grace and knowing that you're here today and you're getting it done. That's pretty much all I can say as far as how do you stay motivated and how do you keep pushing and how do you do everything in an optimal way. Give yourself grace. that's pretty much it. But anyway, I will be doing a part 2 talking more about like the content creator part, because I saw a lot of people had questions about the nitty-gritty of that. So go ahead and head to my, well, I'm probably not gonna time it out right, but I will try to time it out to post a Q&A box on the same day that I drop this video, so you guys can go to Instagram and ask me more content creator specific questions, like as far as like contracts, concepting. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, and that's it. Bye.